Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the American Giants taking on the Diablos. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Yeah, that's fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and an easy out to start the game. Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. One out, base is empty. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Beltran takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Jacob Wilson, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Posada collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Jorge Posada. Skubal back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Oh, now a great stop. Not able to make a play, though, and it'll be first and second with nobody out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout. That could get the inning back under control on the mound.
No score here in the second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitch.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still able to fire over. There's one. Here comes Chris Taylor. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Going away.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. In the air out to center. It's going to fall for a hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
Freeman steps on the bag. That ends the inning. And they limit. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air. Polanco hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
2 down, nobody on.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Popped up right side. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Trey Turner now. And a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel.
To second, there's one. On to Freddie. Double play. And here is Michael Conforto.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at Dodgers Stadium, and here is Ted Williams. upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one in triple digits. Right through there for a strike. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the third baseman,
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Pena in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Breaking ball inside. 1-2 the count.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Carlos Beltran will hit next. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Wilson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second.
One ball, two strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
That's a really good take.
Out towards right center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. He's got it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Jorge Posada. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wilson squeezes it, and a quick out, number one. One down, here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
So up next, Anthony Santander. On the ground. Throws to second for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. And now, Freddie Freeman. First pitch misses.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Donaldson with the 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a ground ball. Trey Turner gloves it. On to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And the batter now, Derek Jeter. And that misses. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to the left. Polanco tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 to Bryce. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball 2.
Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking and make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-2.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Harper off of first with 2 away. And it's even up.
2.
And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ripped to short. Zips it across, and Castellanos is out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And first offering is fouled off. That one blasted deep to right. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kim at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Coming around third is Taylor. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Poor guy. You know he's trying to help out his pitcher, but he's clearly out of position and commits an error right there. I'm sure he's looking over to his skipper and saying, give me some help, man. Get me out of here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive. Reaching down. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 2-run lead. So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Ted Simmons. Donaldson back to work. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Donaldson delivers. In there at the knees, and the count is 2-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. He goes down looking. Ted Williams now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor, as this one sized up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Corrals it, and that ends the inning. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And first offering is fouled off. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. This one in the air. Pena hauls it in, 2 away. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That smash towards center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Carlos Beltran. First pitch just misses. Beltran goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Kim. One up, one down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Wilson jumps out of the way of the first pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Swings through that. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This to third, Pena. Tosses to first. Taylor out of the play. 2 down, base is empty. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. Rips that one to right. Harper brings it in, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. In the air, right side. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now here is Harper. And that's down and away.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
1 down, base is empty. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Taylor under this one. Snags it for the 2nd out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Donaldson winds and fires. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, right field. Bellinger moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in L.A., ready to begin the 8th. Here's Trey Turner. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Polanco now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Conforto will climb in. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Donaldson back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ted Williams digs in now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kwan makes the grab for the second out. And here is Jeremy Pena. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Raleigh Fingers on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. A little out front there as he swings through it. Raleigh, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Santander, the next to hit, takes outside. In the air on the infield, Simmons settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that back here in Chavez Ravine, bottom 9. Now it's going to be Carlos Beltran, and that one is inside ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed. Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. Move to first. Beltran gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Inside. And that is ball 1. Snap throw.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then
there goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one misses. Now 3-1. That's in there.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1 away. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one down the line, and that's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Puts a bunt down. On to first. Ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, our black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, if it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission, I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra, salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama, rappers get medevac to the trauma. The lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion. I am the most hated one alive. Was fired. Another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all. Then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was going to do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, in God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspected my loaded charges don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion, every answer question, investment in your own protection, they be like black, well who knew we'd be receiving a new you, this Paul Zulu and Farrakhan, me Pharaoh Khufu, misinterpret my level of genius and call it cuckoo. But the Swahili meaning of freedom is still you huru. To the booth guru, I deliver the truth to you. Who got the nerve to act as if this isn't proof to you that I will mobilize a militia and troop to you. No telling what I got in the system to you. If it's too brutal, look the other way like I'm robbing you. But surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Pin say noir, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The big king to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated power, the king. Been coronated, wake up, no masquerade, remove the makeup. It's no sleeper, my eyes refuse to stay shut. It's gatekeepers responsible for this place, but historically the authorities been morally bankrupt. Into the executioner, speaking of retribution, I was in the Lucifer even to catch the future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne audio spores, it's like an allergen. So, in conclusion, I want to clear the confusion. Any rumors the artist you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate it. I'm the great victor behind the bars. Stay prisoner.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like you,
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This water's up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Why I won't make that again? Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication. Why I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a poor, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you trace your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me about to doze off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than to cut my off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blow torch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think this is a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just like his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you trace your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you and you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder.
gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land where they can immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Back in the booth.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, the baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need the round of
Now it's the second baseman, Haesung Kim.
American Giants, the second baseman, number 6.
And that is out of play. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one way inside. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate. That misses. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
That one misses, and 1-1. Next offering is outside. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Beltran sizes this one up. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Popped up. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, It's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Fastball is outside.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one ripped. Taylor makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top of the second, here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. May back to work, and that's outside. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Cody Bellinger at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Off the plate, and it's 2-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Outside.
Second inning here, no score.
Yep, that ball went out.
Up the middle, DeVries. Gets it to first. May gets him quickly and quietly. 1, 2, 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he chases a high fastball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Donaldson delivers. And now it's 3-2. In the dirt, gets to it onto first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Just missed. Strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ball, that's inside.
This one in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Jeremy Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses,
one
and now it's even 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just off the inside corner, and it's a full count. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Leo DeVries will hit next. Back to right. Bellinger in a full sprint. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here in Miami, now at the plate, Stephen Kwan. And there's a foul ball. Kwan, the left fielder with good range, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it falls. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Ground ball, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Trey Turner with a chance now. That's ripped into the outfield. Beltran pulls it in on the run. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. This is Corbin Carroll. That one's upstairs, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This one chopped to first. Santander, the tag, and he's out.
You're out.
So the lineup flips over. Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. And downstairs. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And that misses. And now 2-0. Bat back up the middle. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and it's 1-0. That one in triple digits.
Ball, that's upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one catches the zone, and it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Ellie on the move. Pitches high. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. On a line, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Close play, but in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there, he's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Late swing, foul to the left. May fires.
Ball, that's out.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
May comes set. Out there to center. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Fought off foul. May delivers. Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jorge Posada. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Makes the catch. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul will see another payoff pitch.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So man aboard. Now it's the DH. Runner on the move, and it's fouled off. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Here's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. Flied to right his first time. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Golden opportunity right here.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Bases juiced, no outs. That one in there across the letters.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
3.
Swings and misses, struck him out. But no advance from the runners. So digging in, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Beltran at third. Pena over at second. DeVries over at first with 1 away. Called strike right there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Check swing, called strike. Into center, Taylor. Drops into the glove, and all the runners are tagging. He's in there.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Bellinger up to hit. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back.
Wilson, the throw to second, relay to first, double play. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook
tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Miami, and here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Donaldson back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Donaldson winds and fires. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Bryce Harper to the plate. Ball one there. Now 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Fouled off down the right side.
Ball, that's in.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Pena. First offering. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Runner on the go again. Ground ball left side. Handles, throws to first, and the inning is over.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Chris Taylor. Swung on, belted. That's back. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Trey Turner.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Pulls that one foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a pop-up. Hoskins snags it. 2 away down. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Two outs. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
3-pitch strikeout last.
Josh Hader taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. So he just clears the wall. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Leo DeVries. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they grab the lead. It's 4-3. At the plate, Corbin Carroll. And he drops it down the third baseline. And a foul ball. Carroll, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And a foul ball.
Berg, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3. Back to the top of the lineup, Jacob Wilson now at the plate. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the air, right field, Bellinger. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
2 balls, 2
1
strikes.
down, bases empty. That's off the inside corner, and a full count now. Goes down looking. And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Close one doesn't get the call. 2-1. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3rd out. Back here in Lone Deep. Pull Park. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And now here is Anthony Santander. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And there's 2 away. And now Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, DeVries. Over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Bryce Harper. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just missing inside. And it's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. And here is Hoskins. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
That misses the zone. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a foul out of play. Gagne. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
No, inside.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger in a full sprint. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now Raleigh Finger.
That one missed. Taylor swings. That ball is well hit. Deep left field. Banks off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And fouled off. In the air, right field. And that drops foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Tying run at the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive, the other
line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. They get the force for out number one. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats. And
Aaron Bummer comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
You got to
throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. There's the strike. This one popped up. DeVries pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Brings it in, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. Gagne back to work. That one in the dirt, 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. The other way makes the grab, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And he's out on the tag. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And here is Jorge Posada. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. High fly ball, right field. Harper has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Tries to get back and save. So they're down to their final out. Stephen Kwan will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz. This one is over.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded, since the first kick flip he landed, labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, 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 his neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park, started in the morning, one stopped after dark, yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here, and so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, and away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go, and so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, so come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be, so let's kick, and push, and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these Ariels and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, and the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, so come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be, so let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast, yeah, swanky, yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks, they would push till they couldn't skate no more, office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more, just the freedom was better than breathing, they said, an escape route they used to escape out, when things got crazy they needed to break out, they head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs, and they four wheels would take them there, until the cops came and said there's no skating here, and so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, and the way they roll, just rebels without a cause, with no place to go, and so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, so come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be, so let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast, haha, swanky, a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, "What is drinking that drink so evilly?" She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Whoa. She's a slow sipper.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the American tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, get lost angles. I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold. I'm like, yeah. I like quiet, I'm the guy up in the office. Vendetta ever come on the 5, I'm all the bosses. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the white guy, him. To the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. What's it? That's it.
So almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Hard hit to third. Sends it to first, and they get Turner for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. Here comes Yoan Moncada. That is upstairs for ball one. Donaldson, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. One gone, runner at first. Now, Hunter Goodman. Moncada runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here is Bryce Harper. First pitch, not close.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Yeah, there's the strike. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, center field. Taylor has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In from third is the tying run.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seat spot. He'll take the sac fly, RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Rhys Hoskins stands in here, takes ball one low. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. That's down and in. Goodman off of first with two away. Hoskins pushes it foul. Strikes him out with 1-0. New inning getting started. Michael Conforto will climb in. Skubal back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Bellinger. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side, Kim. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now the DH, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Leo DeVries, the next to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one pushed foul. Santander makes the play, and there are 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, the batter now, Anthony Santander. Late with the swing there. Santander hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Stephen Kwan now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Chris Taylor. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. And that one upstairs, ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Bellinger in a full sprint and makes the grab. 1 away. Here is Yohan Moncada. A single and a run scored and a walk. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one out to right. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That missed inside. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. And good. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Beltran sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Trey Turner now grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. And foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line.
Wilson, the underhand flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Michael Conforto now at the plate. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Turner, the lead runner, out at second. Polanco at first. One gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. DeVries over to second, on to Hoskins. Double play. And we're back. Bottom four, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Ball one to Bryce.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. And misses inside. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Donaldson delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. And here is Carlos Beltran. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And that one in the air center field. Taylor makes the play, and there are two outs. Now it's the DH, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Donaldson winds and fires. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Skubal back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ripped on a line. Corrals it. And there's one away. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Reaching down and makes the grab. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one at triple digits.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor on the move. Nabs it, and there's one down. Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Foul ball. The 0-2. Well struck left field. Kwan moving back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, pitcher, Wilson.
So the batting order turns over, and now Jacob Wilson, both 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. Runner at first with 2 away. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one is upstairs. Wilson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Center field. And that ends the inning. Top of the 6th inning. And now, Stephen Kwan. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Foul ball there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down. Chris Taylor now. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 and 2 the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Haesung Kim getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That hits the dirt, and a count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to...
That's strike 3. Back here in Cincinnati, here's Turner now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Polanco at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one at triple digits.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Inside at 100. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Jeremy Pena. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering upstairs. And there's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one almost got him.
That's the ball.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a...
And it gets by him. DeVries around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first... thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Wilson at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one hit to right. Bellinger. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Skubal back to work. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bellinger in now. Takes ball 1. On off the plate. Posada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Beltran hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here comes Chris Taylor. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, out of the bottom of the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. And ball 1. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And that drops in for a strike.
Full count.
Got him looking. Now 1 away. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. Cut on and missed at 101.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Strikes him out with 101. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Just
no,
missed.
That's outside. Ball.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 and 1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1 and 2.
I would say the game's close right now, but
got him looking for the strike. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Hesung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Kopech, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Jorge Polanco will hit next. Just missed.
1-0.
And a foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kopech is just 1 strike away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. That one misses. The count now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Acho, bro.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow. John Gama, dando de la mata. Desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100+. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching searching for my place in the world with my guitar up on my hip. That's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't